Great interview with Calum McIntyre. Calum, congratulations, that's a fine win.
It is. It feels too long since we've had the winning feeling. It's been a tough couple of weeks, hasn't it, in terms of results. And this, I said to you on Friday, I said to press after last Saturday's game, perfect game Saturday. The type of game that I think has brought the best out of us right the way through the season. Absolutely delighted, thought we were terrific, thought it was a terrific away performance. Would have been very interested to see what people were like when we put our team out. But it's a team and a structure and a way of playing that away from home has, some stats have been thrown at me there that has paid dividends this season. I'm well aware about home fixtures. I know that, I've never come out and made excuses, but days like today, that's why you put a team out like that. And like I say, it's been a tough couple of weeks. Really felt that, I think the group have. But I think you saw today everything that you could ask for from a Chester team.
Was that the perfect away performance?
Something like that. Very, very pleased. Really good clean sheet. I think the last time they lost here was about 1931. But we've said that about other places we've gone to, and we've been the team to win there. So there is a confidence and a real belief and a structure. You can't always come and dominate these games in a particular way. But I thought we created some okay chances from set pieces in the first half, and then I thought the goal was really ruthless from us. But defensively, I thought we were terrific. Told now that is more points already than we accumulated in the entirety of last season. My remit in the summer was improve. The expectation for Chester Football Club has got to be, you can quote me on this, people can do that thing where they clip me saying things. The expectation for our football club, and I say that with real passion, you know that, has got to be at the right top end of this division. The playoffs, whatever that ends up looking like, but there is a process to get to that point. That I talk a lot about where we started, that my first task was to improve. So to have done that with, I think we've played 12 less games than the entirety of last season, something like that, as to what it looks like. To have those games in hand to improve, that is the foundation for what I was really determined to be a better second half of the season than maybe what traditionally we'd had. I get that. When it isn't right, trust me, there have been some really good managers here, some really good men. Some people I count as real friends. It will hurt me as much as it's ever hurt anyone when we're not right, when we're not at it. It will always be my responsibility, and I will embrace every little bit of criticism, even stuff that I'm not, I can't affect, I'll always come and be responsible for. But that group in there are massive for this football club. They are massive, they are. You talk about the non-negotiables and what you demand from a group of players. I see it all week. You get to see it when you come in and you do your radio stuff. Those around see why we are so committed to this group, because I think what they've been like in a really difficult run for the club, what they've been like since the start of the season, commitment, all the stuff that you demand as a supporter, but as the manager, and it really needs reflecting what they've done to improve from the position we were last season to give us the chance that we've got for the remainder of the season. They deserve massive credit, massive applause, and a real recognition of what they've done over these 30 games. We've had 5 blocks of 6 games. 7 points from this 6 games is really disappointing. It matches what we did in the first block. If we can use the really difficult, disappointing circumstances we've endured, trust me, it's really, really all the things that you can imagine it to be. The group have come through that. If this can be the springboard to really go, I had to check before that we weren't in the relegation zone. I had to look and I was like, oh wow, we're still in them playoff positions. They can do it, and they deserve massive credit for what they've done today, yes, but I'm telling you, over this period, they are as good as people, everything that you can ask for, and I can't wait to see what they're going to achieve in the remaining 16 games.
You said they needed a bit of a confidence boost, and that's a perfect confidence boost, isn't it?
Yeah, look, I get frustrated because I make more mistakes than anyone. I have to accept other people's mistakes, and loads of things certainly when I first took the role in May were new, and I had to adapt and I had to learn quick. At times we've lacked confidence in the home games. I said that last week. Some people want to twist what I said. I know why, and I know what I've got to do to try and change it. Don't try and misquote me as that's a pop at other people. That's a pop at him. That's the reality. That's what I'm always going to go and be like. Away from home, we've developed real clarity, real structure, and we're hard to beat. And when you're hard to beat, you then have a chance of going winning games. The task for this week, and why I'm trying to really put a lid on, we've come and won away at Kings Lynn, not get carried away, is just reflect, pat those players on the back, not for what they're like today, for what they've been like over 30 games, what they're like Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and their commitment to where we want to get to. They deserve that, honestly, because I get to see it every day, and I think those that follow us home and away really see it. But we've got to improve at home. and the intensity that we generated this week to put this performance on, it needs to be different at home, and we need to make sure we do that next week. And look, you talk about support, our travelling support, that's phenomenal, because this is Holland. This is the furthest away I think I've ever been from where I live. Well, no, that's a lie. That isn't true, but you get the point I'm trying to make. And that is a big ask, and I was stunned when I saw how many they were right behind the team. Days like today, we just try and reward you for the way you support the team. Thank you for your support, but that was terrific today for everyone involved.
We knew your away record was decent, but I believe that's the best away record already this season we've had in 10 years or so.
That's pleasing, and again, it's a reflection on what the players have been like. We put together a group of players, not late in the day, that'd be an exaggeration, that wouldn't be fair to say, but from a position where we had to work out what we wanted, and we might have been slightly behind the curve, and these players have come in and have bought in massively to what they need to be, and they drive it. I've seen stuff from our senior players this week in terms of recognising the position we're in, and it isn't as bad as it might sound at times, but you get a real feel for how they want to drive stuff. Yes, coach-led, player-driven, and they're desperate to do well for each other, for the group, for everyone, but particularly the club that they're at. And then I've seen a younger group of players, like I said, people have raised eyebrows when we picked that team, and I've seen what they've contributed and come to the fore, and then I see what our lads that have come on off the bench have done. It's a terrific day, but I think it's important to reflect 30 games in now on our most disappointing points block is block 1, and this is block 5. If we can match what we've done in terms of structure in a different way in those home games, imagine that feeling, what it's going to be like at the end of the season. So I want to bottle up how proud I am about, yeah, we've dropped points at home, but we've got +3 today that no one else has. We've got +1 at Brackley that not many have, and we've got +1 at Fylde where less than not many have.
And Scarborough too.
And Scarborough, forgot about that one. Good, you can come again. They're the realities. We're in that position that those points, yeah, we're okay. How about we normalise it and start picking up at home? That's on me, and that's for this week. The only comment you need to make when you do your reports and everyone is, our players, 30 games, been terrific, outstanding character, everything you could ask for. And we've got 16 games to build on that, match this, build on it. Let's see where it can take us.
Final word on Reece Hughes, please, for him to get his first Chester goal and the winner today.
Delighted, and Mikey Alcock said it at half-time that we are going to, he was shouting it in that way that he does, we'll win the game 1-0 and Reece Hughes will score. So I owe him a drink on the bus home. Delighted, loads of really positive individual performances that you can dissect during the week. Let's just move forwards. We've had a really disappointing winless run. We only lost 1 in that. No, I don't want to talk about unbeaten. We want 3 points. It's the best feeling. Let's build on that. Upcoming home fixture, 3 tough back-to-back aways. We've got 16 games and we're right in the mix. Let's see where we go from here.
Congratulations.
Cheers, thank you.